Hello and welcome to Embarrassing for No Reason, the podcast. My name is Sam Darliston, and next to me is the woman who, do you remember last week, perchance?
I do.
Was coughing and spluttering and saying, oh, I'm not right. I'm not right. She's giving me her cold. And I said it last week. I said, don't come near me. Don't breathe near me.
I didn't really.
You're near enough now. We're literally a stone's throw. That's what you do constantly. You cough. And you're all mouth. I
can't help it, can I? I'm bloody ill.
So I just want to make it clear that this isn't my normal voice. And if I sort of go like...
Well, don't do that, because that's
I have to,
bloody
it feels
horrible.
Like, it feels like it's just... Every now and then you get a film coat in the back of you.
I
know.
Get a tissue, you tramp. Stop.
I know, it's horrible. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, Tatum's got me ill.
Thank you, because you didn't even say what my bloody name was. My name's Tatum McCall, and this is Embarrassing for No Reason. What's this podcast all about, Sam? Snotty nose.
This podcast is about the things in life that gently mortify us in the day-to-day that we don't usually vocalise with our mates at the pub, at the bar, at the restaurant. But we do bring them up here and there when we feel at our most comfortable and vulnerable. And that is how we hope to find you.
Comfortable and vulnerable. You freak.
I meant that nicely, like vulnerable, like vulnerability, like bearing your heart on your line.
Like in the shower.
That was producer Tom.
What do you mean? Do you listen to me in the shower?
I do.
Sometimes.
Do you?
I listen to Embarrassing for No Reason in the shower.
Sometimes do
You
as well.
listen. So, for example, if you've just joined and you're like, "What is embarrassing for no reason?" Listening to your own podcast.
In the shower as well. Weird.
I think just that, just listening
Oh,
to
just in
it.
general. Yeah, I do laugh at my
Do
own
you?
jokes. Yeah.
Your ones.
Yeah.
God.
Someone's got to.
Few and far between.
I know. But Sam is right. We should, vocalise these things in the pub and with your mates and that. So that is why we're here. Sam and I actually went out last night, and I feel like the whole night was one big Embarrassing for No Reason session. So we got invited, and we're very blessed. We got invited to watch the first episode of Davina McCall's new reality TV show. It's called Honeymoon Island. And Davina was there, and oh my God, like me and Sam idolized Davina. Like she's our childhood hero
in
representing.
everyone's telly every week as a kid. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's front room, she was in their house every Friday night. So it blows my mind when you meet people like that. And it was just mad for us to be out of the house as well, because like you are a stay-at-home friend.
I know.
Like you're not really someone that enjoys, like we get invited to stuff and Tatum, honestly, it's like if you gave her an option to see whether I was going to flake in advance.
I'm like, please flake.
She would always flake. I could tell even yesterday she was dying for me to flake.
Yeah,
I was like I had loads of work that I was delayed doing, and I was like upset and stressed about when you wanting to run to time, but work's overrunning, everyone knows. And she was going like, well, we don't have to. I was like, no, you're not getting out of this. Let's go, because we might meet Davina McCall. We met Davina McCall.
We did. And by the way, she's the sweetest woman on the planet. Like everything you think Davina McCall is going to be, she was times 10. What a lovely bloody woman. But however, the leading up to us meeting Davina
Horrible.
was probably one of the worst hours of my life. Like it's just, I hate it. If you've ever seen a celebrity out in the wild and you want to pluck the courage up to go and speak to him, you need the pep talk that you give yourself. Oh, and it's just bait as well. Like, what must she think? The people that obviously love her and admire her and want to get picky with her or whatever. She knows that there's people loitering in a queue waiting to speak to her.
It was in a little tiny room. There was maybe 30 of us that had been at the screening of this new show that she's got coming out. And then there was an after thing with drinks and food, and Davina might pop in. Davina popped in. Tatum was so awkward to the point where at one point we were next to. It wasn't really a queue because we're all at this event, so there was a few people between.
It was just a bunch of people,
and we were maybe the next ones that were going to be able to chat to Davina, and we're wicked, okay. And she got so nervous, she was just looking at her nails, and I was like, no, what are you doing? This isn't bloody GCSE drama. Why are you Why are you pretending you're not here waiting? Like, own it. Do you know what I mean? But like, right, I'm waiting to chat to Davina. So obviously, like, I always have to break the ice in those settings.
I know, because it was so awkward. I didn't know what to do with myself. I feel weird. What?
The worst thing was when we met. So we met a guy who was really nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Actually knows about this podcast as well. So if he's listening right now, I can't remember what your name is, but find us on Instagram because you were really nice.
Yeah.
And he like said hello to me and we were like chatting. And he was like, oh, great. And then he was like, oh, and what's your name?
To me.
Tatum. And she said, she was like, she'd had a chorizo hors d'oeuvre or something. So she'd had a mouthful of food. She'd been stashing the eats. Like every time the food.
I was nervous.
Because it was all like little finger food as well. And we were starving.
Little
canapes.
Like,
so she'd had a little canapé. That was the word. She had a canapé. And then this guy comes over and says hi to me. And then he's like, oh, and what's your name? And she's like, and he goes, Satan. And he's not laughing.
No, he's not laughing. He went,
like,
Satan.
Satan.
And then he realised what he'd said. He'd called me the devil. And he went, sorry, what's your name? And then I went, Tatum. And he went, oh, Totem. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was like, I ain't going to correct you a third time.
She carried on.
I was like, yeah, Totem. Davina's nice, isn't she?
He was like, yeah, of course, Totem. Fine. Yeah. And I was like, nah, brilliant.
What the fuck?
So good. But you can't correct him twice.
No, you can't.
Satan, you had to say some things. It was so far from the
that's
truth.
crazy.
Like if he goes over and says to a different group. The thing is,
Satan's here.
The thing is, he could have possibly got on to another group. Well, I've just been chatting to Totem.
Yeah.
She's a radio presenter. And everyone's like, why has she done that? Why has she said that? But it was really nice. That was the highlight of my night. I can't lie. That and meeting Davina.
Of course. And we did eventually, after all of those awkward and embarrassing things, we did meet her in the end. She was lovely. And we actually told her about the podcast. I'm assuming she's listening to this episode.
Of course she is, yeah.
Hi, Davina.
Hi, Davina.
And she gave us an embarrassing for no reason. So can we technically, when we're plugging this episode, say Davina McCall's on the podcast?
Yeah.
Here she is. There with me. It's coming out my headphones.
Oh, that's really embarrassing for no reason.
No!
You've actually just done a really good one. When you try and play something that's still coming out your headphones, it's really embarrassing for no reason. We've all just had to look to the side of the room.
So where's it coming from? Right, I'm disconnected.
You can hear my voice booming from the other side of the room.
Let's try again.
Davina McCall.
Yes.
What do you find embarrassing for no reason?
I think failing at something, so doing something I am not good at, and this is an embarrassing thing to admit to. Something like roller skating.
Okay.
You know, other people go, oh yeah, I'll have a go at roller skating. I'm like, oh my God, please don't make me do that. I am going to look so ridiculous.
How are you when you're roller skating? Are you sort of like hanging on to the barriers?
I'm like this.
Holding the barriers when you're roller skating.
I'm like that.
That's the one. You got it. You hit the nail on the head.
You should have seen her holding up against this like hotel counter, pretending she's got rollerblades on, and the woman behind reception's like, what is going on here?
Yeah, just carry on doing the work. But yeah, that's a really good one.
Yes.
Holding the barrier, anything with barriers, because holding the barrier at roller skating, embarrassing. Holding the barrier at ice skating, embarrassing. Barriers up at bowling, embarrassing.
Hey!
No, that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Because you have to ask.
do that.
You have to ask for them. And when there's some people, some people want them up. Actually, I'm gonna have that for mine this week. Because some people want them up, some people want them down, and you know, like it swaps.
Yeah, well, there's some posh bowling places, and I don't know if you've been.
They do it for themselves now.
You get to click it yourself.
Yeah, but then you see them pop up. That's so that's mortifying. Yeah, that's my one. Embarrassing for no reason. When you see them pop up on the edge of bowling, the barriers.
Davina McCall, thank you so much for the inspiration, and thanks for being on the podcast. My embarrassing for no reason example this week is, you know, when you sort of like hurt yourself, but not in like a really serious way, sort of like a little bump here or there. And then when people sort of fuss after you've just like, someone's watched you hurt yourself.
The worst.
Like the other day, I sort of accidentally walked into a sort of door frame at speed. And it's like, ooh, you're right. And you got to go, like, pretend it doesn't hurt. You got to go, yeah, I'm all right. No, it's all right. Yeah, I'm fine.
Because it doesn't hurt enough for anyone to really be able to help. So you just want to go through it on your own. That's when, as a kid, that always takes you back to being a kid. Whenever I would like hurt myself a little bit, I wouldn't even feel the pain, but the embarrassment would make me burst into tears.
No!
Just burst into tears. Then everyone was like, God, Sam's weak.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not scared of blood. Like, I am just genuinely like so embarrassed.
But I think I'd rather the tears to make it look like more of a fuss, like you've hurt yourself more, rather than just like a little, that sounded like it hurt a bit. And you're like, nah, it's cool. And then you're just like, Peter Griff. I've still got the lump on my head.
A little bit.
It's still there?
Little rhino.
Bloody hurt. Little rhino?
They have a horn, don't they?
No! The fuck? I already know something that you're going to be very passionate about in our first little trending story. What's going on in the world for embarrassing for no reason? Have you heard of Chris Appleton?
I have not.
He is Kim Kardashian's hair stylist, hair person that follows around when she's got photo shoots and her gigs and that.
Why am I going to be interested? What's going on?
I thought you loved hair. No, I'm
I was
joking.
going to say.
No. Basically, so Chris Appleton has been caught out for buying comments on his Instagram posts. So you know
I
how
am interested.
See?
I am interested. I've got a lot to say.
You can buy, I didn't even know this was a fucking thing. So apparently on Instagram, you can buy likes, you can buy comments even. And the way he's been caught out, the comments say, sure, could you provide me with the description of the video so I can craft a suitable comment? So essentially, he's not written a description of his post. He's just sent it to the bot, paid for it, and the bot's come back with the generic response. All over his feed, you've been buying comments. Do you know what? I actually feel sorry for people that do that, because it's like, why do you feel the need?
It's sad, isn't it? Because obviously social media has got us into a place really where people do look at the amount of likes and comments and followers and stuff that people have, and they compete on that. But that, I mean, it is we're all part of it. We're all a little bit to blame. But it is mad. Once you spot it, it will drive you insane. Like, I've been saying this for years now, and people don't listen to me, about all these different presenters and people that I know that are buying likes, buying followers. And I'm like, shit, it's so obvious.
I know, it's such an it, because you can tell when a robot...
You can instantly tell. The amount of likes on I remember like one guy was doing it and he had something like 300 views on a video and it had 1,000 likes.
Sorry.
And I was like, so are they liking it 3 times each? Like,
yeah.
It's impossible. So like, it does happen. But loads of brands do fall for it. And they're like, oh, I'll send you on this cruise. You can go on this like influencer package deal thing. And I'm like, he's no fucking influencer. Like, it's so obvious when it happens.
He's been buying these robot likes.
What's happening now is they're using like a ChatGPT style app, I think, where they put into it, can you make a comment about, this is what my video is about, can you create me with a comment? So what this guy has done, he's sent that to a bot, and the bot, instead of creating the comment, has just commented that on his post. So it's even more obvious. But you'll see it now on TikToks. For a lot of brands are doing it as well. I've seen it for brands as well, where they'll like post a TikTok. It'll have only been on for like 10 minutes. And there's a really basic comment underneath it that just sort of says what the video is about. Doesn't really give any like intel. It's not like a, yes, love this. It's literally like a, he's so funny when he talks about this and da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
and then
God.
But not only do they buy the comments now, they also buy likes for the comments. So you can buy a comment that comes with likes. So sometimes what I've seen is a brand will post a video and it will have, the video itself will only have 60 likes at this point. And then the comment will be a really generic comment, not really about much. And that'll also have 60 likes. And I'm like,
yeah, the math ain't mathing.
That doesn't make sense. No one goes into the comments and like likes a random comment like that. But I've just noticed it more and more. And it's I could go on about it for days, because there's someone I know as well that like, I remember,
drop the names.
No, I remember looking on her. She just suddenly overnight was like 100,000 followers on Instagram, but gets like 90 likes per post. And like you'll see because you can, if you refresh it on her followers or whoever's followers, you can refresh it and then it will come up with like all these bot names like Z100 or like all these like really like random things like HURBT3 and all this.
They're just blatantly fake accounts.
Obviously fake accounts. But it's just annoying because like it's so annoying that brands can't always see through it. But I'm really glad that people are starting to call it out.
This is it. So Kim Kardashian's hair person buying bots.
But that's so bad, like at that level.
I know, because he's so successful.
But I guess when you're rich, if you're rich but you're not that popular,
Yeah,
you
how
might
much
as well
are
put
they?
your money into being popular. So that's what he's doing. So
Oh,
he's
that's
basically
so sad,
he's buying it
though.
off. He's like, right, no, not that many people actually. Well, they do care. That's the thing. Like, he's obviously quite well known.
He
but
is.
like, not enough people for him care about it. So he's like, oh, let's put money into buying comments.
Do you know how much? I'm thinking we could get a couple more likes for this pod.
I don't know. Why don't you have a look?
Should we buy a couple of chats?
If you start seeing us, right?
Yeah. Whoa, Sam is so funny.
Yeah.
I love it when he talks about robot
If you
bot
start
comments.
seeing these bot comments, you know what Tatum's done.
Yeah, you know, we've cashed in. Unbelievable. What else is going on in the world for embarrassing for no reason?
Well, Iceland, you know, the very well-known supermarket, not the country, is now offering £1 to each customer that reports a shoplifter. So if you're pottering around Iceland getting, like, what do they have? Frozen food, I guess, right?
They got TGIs there, I've seen. They've got like a TGI section where you can buy
Have they?
Yeah, all the shit from TGI.
Hey,
you
that's
can get
worth nicking.
It is.
Yeah, basically, if you spot someone while you're going around Iceland, where you're going in them big freezers, if you spot someone nicking something, they're now offering £1 rewards for every shoplifter you report. This is the interview.
But I'd actually like to announce that we will give £1 to any customer who points out a shoplifter. We'll put it on their bonus card if they see any customer in our stores who are undertaking that offence.
What do? You tell someone in the shop?
Yeah, if they tell one of our colleagues that person's shoplifting and
You
it
get a
turns
quid
out
back.
they are, we'll put £1 on their bonus card. Done.
Hang on a minute. What? So it's not even a quid in cash
No, it's a quid on their bonus
to
card.
go back into spending. I
It's
don't know if
how cocky he is about it as well, thinking this is a great idea. Like,
it's...
"Oh,
That's a shit.
you're hard. It's so stupid. £1.
Nah,
That's
it
not
ain't
worth
worth
the
it.
risk. Imagine you see someone nicking and you're like, oh, I'm going to go and snitch on
Yeah.
the off chance that they're also not nicking.
Yeah,
that they're just
true.
carrying something, or they came in with that open box of chocolate fingers, right? And then you're like, I'm going to risk it all for this.
For a quid.
I'm going to risk it all. And you go to a cashier who's already like, I've been a cashier in a shop. You have as well.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Stick
care.
it to the big man.
Have what you want. Honest to God, fill your boots, because like I'm earning whatever. Like I'm not paid enough for this.
Exactly.
If he wants that done, he should be at ground level. Every single shop, he should clone himself and go across all of them. £1.
£1 a liberty.
Who's got an Iceland loyalty card anyway?
I don't
ain't.
bloody know. Well, if you're a big fan of TGIs, you might.
Yeah.
But a quid, like, I always thought, you know, maybe I've just been watching too many films, but when you see, like, rewards, if you
Yeah.
catch the thief, £10,000 reward, a quid, you're having me off, son. And I'm
Honestly.
not being funny. It's worth me robbing you than giving a quid. You know, I mean, not that I'm robbing or condone robbing, but that packet, if you're robbing a packet of TGI nugs for $4.99,
What do you mean?
I
So you're
mean,
saying I
you're
can't
better
remember.
off robbing than snitching for getting the quid.
Oh, because
I shouldn't condone
you're earning a fiver technically if you're nicking £5 worth of stuff.
Yeah, because you're only getting the quid to shop
So you're
back at
better
the
off
fucking
going
shop.
like, mate, I've just noticed that you're nicking. Let me stand behind you when you leave.
Yeah.
Let me shuffle out, put it under your top. Baguette poking out your armpit. Yeah. Honestly though, you actually are. Like, it's so, I don't know. I feel like it just is it puts people in difficult position. I don't think it's a really good idea. Because like,
It's not worth you
imagine-
getting levered outside Iceland.
yeah, they're waiting
just
for
to
the
get a quid on your bonus
He's
card.
putting the safety of his customers at risk. 'Cause
Yeah.
imagine you snitch and then like that person gets caught and they're like, well, you're the only other person in here.
Exactly. So are you.
There's only us two. Like the minute you leave, I'd be like, I want to go into witness protection for a packet of chicken Kievs. It ain't happening.
Nah. Thank you for the incentive. And I do want to say, we don't condone theft on this podcast, do we?
No.
Do what you want.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, what else has been going on in the world of embarrassing for no reason? So, have you seen that there's been some words added to the Cambridge Dictionary?
I haven't. Go on.
Those words
Is it not the Oxford Dictionary? Hang on.
No, it's bloody Cambridge.
Wait, I swear it used to be the Oxford English Dictionary, no? Cambridge
Well,
English.
maybe they've sacked off Oxford. It's Cambridge now. Yeah.
Shut your trap.
Well, hang on a minute. So this
Why would there be two dictionaries? Because then how would you ever prove anything during Scrabble?
I think there's two.
That's mad though, because he might have a point here.
No, that's mad though.
Because it just... That's in the Cambridge Dictionary. Yeah, but why would it say it's been added to the Cambridge Dictionary and not all dictionaries?
Well, all dictionaries is, I think, so that it's per country, right? So I think the English ones are Oxford and Cambridge because that's like where the clever lot go. So I think that is why. But I don't know if they're two different ones or whether they just have like a hybrid or whether they're like sort of, you know, when Currys and PC World became one.
Right.
Is
sure.
it like that, but for dictionaries? So Oxford
They've
and-
collabed.
It's like a rivalry.
Or is it a rivalry? Okay, so it's Asda and Tesco.
Yeah, because let's put it this way. When was the last time you bought a dictionary?
Me?
Yeah.
Just Google it, innit?
Well, exactly that. I don't think I've ever bought a dictionary. So maybe this is why they're doing what they're doing. They're adding trendy words to the dictionary so people buy it.
Yeah.
Could be that.
And that's why they've got the rival ones as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Oxford and Cambridge working it out on the remix.
So confused at being a dictionary.
Yeah, it is.
I can't believe this. It's really unraveled something here.
Oh, I'm really sorry to everyone that listens to this podcast.
I know,
If you know the answer to that whole section will just sound like you're listening to two people with vacant heads.
Honest to God, one brain cell between us. Anyway, so
You two have dragged me down. I used to be the smart one, and now I
I
genuinely...
think you still are. But, you know, slim
It's
pickings
like-
around here.
Yeah.
Marginal.
We're all in the relegation zone. I'm just literally on the cusp.
Yeah, you're hanging on.
You two are relegated. I'm sort of...
Bottom set, me and producer Tom.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, God, I can see you in 6-set maths.
Anyway, so they've added some new words to the Cambridge Dictionary. Those words include tradwife, delulu, and skibbity. Do you know what any of those words mean?
Delulu, delusional.
Yeah. I love being delulu. It's my fave.
But I don't know if it needed cutting down. Like, we already have it, delusional. And I feel like that's quite relevant as well. Like,
No, because delusional, I don't know, delulu feels more like optimistic about yourself, like in like a cute and quirky, fun way. I'm just a girl.
It's more like, like Yeah,
I'm
okay,
delulu.
fine.
So I feel like that is separate to you being delusional. Tradwife, do you know what that is?
Traditional wife?
It is correct. Ding, ding, ding. For the £1 million.
Oh my God, is there a
For
third
the
one?
£1 million win. Skibbity.
I actually don't. I've heard a lot of like people talk about this word skibbity being brought into, I don't know, the younger generation. And I've never ever learned what it means. And I'd planned never to. But here we go.
Here we go. Well, I don't really know myself either, but apparently it's got two different meanings. Apparently it means cool, but it can also mean bad as well. I'm like, how does that work? Pick a lane. How can it be both?
Well, I guess like wicked.
To
Because wicked could mean like,
Wicked Witch of the West.
that's class. Or it could also mean,
oh, she's wicked.
oh, she's a wicked madam.
Yeah, but what person in the 21st century have said, oh, she's a wicked madam? Fucking no
I
one.
like you, Posh.
Really?
Yeah.
With my mutley voice.
Some people
Well,
would, they would. Like, not a lot of people, but they would. But like, yeah, okay, well, there's loads of words. There is loads of words that are like that, I guess. Cool. I guess that means not warm. Not warm and also, hi, nice.
Right, I'm not buying it, to be honest. Skibbity, though. I
So
think
what are the two meanings?
Like, it means, oh, someone's skibbity, it's cool, man. Or you could say that's skibbity and it's bad.
It's not for me.
Producer Tom, you're a Gen Z. What do you think it means?
I just thought it was some internet bollocks.
It is. So it came from this, like, video of some skibbity, some shit down the fucking toilet.
When you're with your friends, producer Tom, at the pub and such, do you say this sort of stuff?
No,
Promise me.
I promise you.
You don't say skibbity with your Gen Z friends.
No.
Do you imagine he had this whole other line?
I know.
He just puts on his grown-up voice when he talks to a
I know.
couple of 30-years. But when he's at the pub.
He's like, oh, this delusional skibbity rich
Yeah,
trad wife.
skibbity. Yeah, this old trad wife was being skibbity.
Isn't it Gen Alpha?
Oh, I don't know, but the kids have
Too
won at this
far for
point.
me. That's too far for
The
me.
kids have won, and it's in the bloody dictionary. So if someone went to use it in an exam, it'd be all right.
So
That's the mad thing about it all.
That's mad. Yeah. But you can get skibbity in Scrabble now. That is a word.
Guess so, yeah.
Class.
Can't wait for our next Scrabble sesh.
I've never played Scrabble with you, but I do love Scrabble.
Have we not played Scrabble?
No.
I'm really good at it. Words such as bad and no.
Small words.
Are the little ones, yeah. But now skibbity.
Hey. Now, someone who's good at long words and writing gorgeous poetry,
What a segue.
thank you, is Lana Del Rey,
Right.
who, as you know, I'm a big fan of. Went and saw her last month, seen her 5 times. Can't
How
remember.
many t-shirts have you got with Lana Del Rey's face on? There's a few now.
Only 2 now.
I think there's 3 because you showed me one the other day.
Yeah, but I got rid of one. I know.
Which one?
I think the one you got. Did you get rid of? Did you know there's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard one?
I don't fucking know.
I think I might have got you that.
I'm sorry, Tom.
That's rude.
That
Why'd you get rid?
It's at the charity shop near mine. Because it didn't properly fit, and like I'd worn it enough times like to get my money's worth. Well, Tom's money's worth. And I just thought, I'm getting a new merch from this tour.
Right.
And that was, your clothes move on. Tom's a vintage boy, he understands that, yeah.
I get it.
Thank you.
You only got it last year.
Last April.
Vintage still. 2024 exclusive.
Don't
Exactly.
defend him, Tom. What's mine now? Pajama top? Probably. All right.
Now, Lana Del Rey is hopefully dropping new music again soon, but
Yes.
it's...
What?
Don't get
I'm
me
supportive
started.
of you.
Do not get me started, even for a second, on your music taste.
Yeah,
this
better
woman
not.
next to me
No,
started the
stop.
London... No, I'm going.
Oh, no.
She started the London Marathon by listening to Jason Derulo swallow.
I didn't.
Yes,
That's
you did.
a lie.
Yes, you did. And you love Jason Derulo. You love... I'm not meant to say in public, but you're coming for me, I'm coming for you. And there's a list. I could write a list. But yeah, she has possibly the worst music taste I've ever known on a human. And she has her headphones on all the time. So I'm like, what the hell is going on in there? Anyway, Lana's back, hopefully. And as part of her like new music, what she does is she sort of usually is in a car somewhere in the sticks in America, and she films herself and puts it on her Instagram story of her playing her own song as like a little teaser. So she did that with a new song. But in that song, she has started beef with another singer called Ethel Cain.
Oh my
who's
God.
a similar style singer as Lana Del Rey, which is like a bit mopey. They're both a bit... It's not... You do the
That's all I
exact
hear.
same impression for everybody. Literally everybody.
It isn't. That is my Lana Del Rey voice. So what you're saying is this is like the equivalent of like Kendrick Lamar and Drake, but in that genre of
Exactly
music.
that.
I'm with you.
Exactly that. So it started a lot of discourse online. Basically, the line that she says is Ethel Cain hated my Instagram post. And it came out of nowhere. Everyone's like, what's going on? Like,
Who is Ethel Cain as well?
it's just a singer.
Oh, right.
But like,
Sounds like an old lady neighbour or something.
it's now become a thing that Ethel Cain apparently was, I can't even work out what's happened, but drawing really weird pictures of Lana Del Rey and putting her like in these like weird settings and like mocking her weight and loads of other things. I know around that, I know
Oh,
cancelled.
what a bitch!
Cancelled. So then Lana's obviously put that on her story, and now loads of chaos has gone on around that, to the point where Nicki Minaj has even got involved.
Oh, she's piped up. She
Yeah.
loves a row.
She loves a row, but this is just started like Nicki Minaj is just suddenly involved in
Who's
it.
she back in?
Well, you'll hear. Listen.
No, I am going into Lana's discography and I am listening to every single song because y'all, I'm not kidding. What it did to me when I woke up today, just hearing that thing in my head, it made me feel so like it's a period piece. You know, it puts me back in a different time. Hello? Judge Shindlin, do you know anyone named Ethel?
Bloody hell's she on about?
She's saying that
She backing Lana?
Lana's music puts her in a different timeline. Like it takes her to a different place and like it's a period piece. And she's saying, does anyone know who this person is called Ethel? So Nicki Minaj is now wading
She's after her.
on the beef. If there's one person you don't want on your case as well,
Innit?
it's Nicki Minaj. Do you remember?
She love you.
Do you remember in the pandemic when there was the thing about her cousin's balls?
No.
Because she was on about not wanting to get the vaccine.
What?
So she tweeted saying, my cousin won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl's called off the wedding.
What? Sorry, rewind.
So her
So someone
cousin's-
got the vaccine.
Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend got the vaccine. His ball swelled up.
Stop working.
I don't know, just swelled.
A
And
maid.
And made his wife then go like, nah, you know what? Called off the wedding because his balls were big. So like Nicki Minaj loves to give input. And yeah, it's one of them things. You don't want her chasing you down.
No. So as we touched on in the beginning of the episode, somebody accidentally got my name wrong. They called me Satan and Totem, which triggered a memory for Sam. Sam hates it when people spell his surname wrong because they do it all the time, including fellow colleagues who've worked with you for
Oh my God, bosses.
a
Bosses have
very,
done
very
it.
long time.
Like so many people spell my surname wrong. It's so annoying as well. It's so annoying.
Why?
It just grates on me. My surname just goes so well with the two A's in it, and people like to stick an E or an I in there. There's like documents, there's like articles and documents and stuff that have just got my name misspelt, like awards. But my worst one ever, which is what triggered the memory earlier, was like one of my only ever football awards when I was in like year 9.
You've got a football award.
Hey, man of many-
What for?
Man of many-
Participation.
I think it was just being in the team. I think it was just like an end of season award that everyone gets, but still an award, still a medal. I remember getting it handed, and like I'm used to Darleston, I'm used to Darliston. This said Darl Satan.
I did it.
Yeah, and I was like, why?
You're the devil as well.
Why? Yeah, it's a sign.
Weird.
Satan and Darl Satan.
Oh no.
Yeah, Darl Satan's mad at it. That is one step too far. So we decided this week to do the episode on times you've missaid or misspelt a word.
The thing is with me, I can see why you're annoyed. However, I can't get annoyed because, as you know, maybe you don't if it's this first time that you listened. I'm so dyslexic as fuck, mate. I can't spell for toffee, and I do it on a regular basis. There'll be things in the chat, and you're like, "What? What are you saying?" My biggest thing that I can't spell, still to this day, definitely, I can't spell it. I'm like defiantly. So I just end up putting defo.
I know producer Tom struggles to spell embarrassing,
So do I.
which is really good because sometimes in the chat, like embarrassing,
Embarrassed.
embracing, I'm like, oh,
Is
almost
it
had it
double
that
M,
time.
double R, double S? There's so
Double
many
M,
doubles.
not a double M.
There's so
Christ
many
on a bike.
fucking doubles in it. And it's the title of this podcast. So we've come to you. We've asked you for your spelling errors, etc. at EFNR podcast on socials, TikTok, Instagram. Thank you so much for sending your voice notes in. Let's start. This is a good one to start, actually, with Jackie.
So my most embarrassing spelling mistake was actually a typo in a tweet. And I'd spent the day just feeling really uncomfortable and I couldn't really work out why. I'd been to the bathroom and realised I put my tights on the wrong way around. It's a girl thing, the seam in the wrong place and all that sort of stuff.
I get it.
So I decided to share this with the world on Twitter, as you do, or as you did back then. And I said, oh, you know, you've got that feeling when you've put your tights on the wrong way around. Actually was spell checked and changed to tits. So I had my tits on the wrong way around. Embarrassing.
Twitter's good as well, isn't it? Because like, why are you tweeting that anyway?
I know, why are you
But
putting
people
that?
did though. That is what people used to do back in the day. You do like
You would post your every thought.
It was like statuses. Remember
It
when
was.
Facebook statuses were a thing? Twitter was the first step after that, and you used to post like your day-to-day stuff.
But how could tights autocorrect to tits?
No,
That never bloody happens.
or she just she thought it was spelled as tits. My tits on the wrong way. Like, she thought that was
What,
how
she
you spell-
thought you spelled tights as tits?
Possibly, yeah. Because some people might spell it T-I-T-E-S. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Matates.
my tits on
Matate.
Maybe she's Scottish, yeah.
Matate.
Secretly Scottish.
Sure. Jackie, thank you very much. We've also had a voice note from Chris.
So my best friend's mum was on Slimming World and trying to be healthy and was going for walks and stuff on her own, trying to get some exercise in. And I thought, well, it's not really safe for her. She's in her 50s. She's going for walks on her own at night. So I thought, I know, I'll go for a walk with her. I thought one day, I'll text her, do you want to go for a walk? But my phone decided to correct walk to wank. So effectively, I asked my best friend's 50-year-old mum if she wants to go for a wank.
What did she say?
That's
What did she say,
Chris?
Chris? What
Did
was
she reply?
Hell yeah.
Exactly what she said. Oh, I thought you never asked. Oh my God. You're never going around for turkey dinos and potato smileys again, are you?
No.
After that. Mate's mum. Imagine if I sent that to Ruth.
I was a primary school teacher for 10 years. I don't know if this is embarrassing for no reason, because we are essentially talking about children who were 5, 6, 7 years old and learning the English language. However, when children are learning to spell as a teacher, it's bloody brilliant. So I'm sure you'll get a laugh out of it. A couple of the classics. Spelling beach as bitch, brilliant. Spelling cum, C-O-M-E, as C-U-M, obviously changes the meaning to quite a lot of sentences. But the best one, absolute piece de resistance, was spelling can't and replacing the A with a U. Obviously, no apostrophes. They've not learned apostrophes yet. So I'll let you figure out what that one spells yourselves, because I don't want to get cancelled.
It's the innocence of that one, isn't it? Because it's like, obviously the kids don't know they've done wrong. Unless they do. Unless they're really cheeky little kids. I'm like, nah, sir, I didn't know. I swear. I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean?
No, I imagine they are just children misspelling. I don't think for a minute that they're doing that. I think you're giving them too much credit there.
Maybe.
You've overshot it. You think a kid is 6 years old going, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to
mug them right off. Call him a bitch. Thank you. Yeah.
But use it in the context of the beach.
Yeah, the beach.
Like, this is a good way of calling the teacher a bitch. Actually, maybe you're right. I was conniving.
Yeah, there you go.
Built a sandcastle on the beach.
Oh.
Hey.
Chance.
I was watching true crime the other day, and my mum asked me if I could please feed the cat. And while I was watching true crime, I tried to send her a message saying, the cat's fed, but I Freudian slipped and said, the cat's dead. Oh. And she obviously panicked a lot.
And yeah, I'm mad how one word really can change the game.
Oh, it changes everything.
Dead.
The cat's dead.
Fed to dead.
And I remember my nan, when she was in hospital, told my mum or someone that that she'd been for an autopsy, which is what they do to dead people to check how you died.
Oh, yeah.
And mum was like, no, you haven't. She's like, I have. They've took me down for an autopsy this morning. And she's like, I swear you haven't. But she meant biopsy.
Right.
But like, it's the upsy is there, but it just changes everything. Because
Very me coded.
Yeah, yeah, very you coded.
I swear I've gone for an autopsy.
Like when you said the decomposed one.
Oh yeah, when I was stressed at work the other week, and I said, Sam, just give me 10. I need to go outside and decompose. Like with full chest, needed to decompose. And what did I mean?
Decompress or recompose.
I wouldn't say either of those words.
You meant decompress. It was your brain was wanting to know a word like decompress, and you just couldn't get it. You said, I need to go outside and decompose for 10 minutes. I hope to God you meant decompress, unless you wanted to.
Oh no, I think I meant compose myself.
Oh,
maybe.
Okay.
So the compose.
Well, there's so many options here.
I know there is, because I'm just thinking, I wouldn't fucking say that. That's not very me.
So
I need to go and decompress.
So you said I need to go and compose myself.
I think, yeah, that's what I was getting at. But I think I just always thought it was decompose. I probably didn't know.
Decompose is like rot away.
Yeah, I know that now. There really is an education, this show. Grace, thank you so much. Who else has sent us a little voice note? Dan. It's Dan.
So I love Italian food. I did an ancestry DNA test. Turns out I'm 25% Southern Italian.
That's good to know, isn't it? Thanks for letting us know.
That's the end of the voice note, right?
Yeah, I know. I've done a DNA test before.
What are you?
I swear I'm like 20% Russian or something. I'm like 60% Irish, Russian, which is mad because I was told I was Greek my whole life and there wasn't an ounce of Greek in there.
Stop it.
Yeah. Just genuinely. Back to Dan.
Unfortunately, however, that never translated into, well, my pronunciation of words. And it wasn't until I was probably about 14, 15 that I stopped pronouncing the G in spaghetti bolognese. So up until I was about, that age, I was calling it spaghetti bolognese, which obviously sounds a bit X-rated and a bit gross. And it was in the middle of a DT food class that I put my hand up and said spaghetti bolognese.
No!
And everyone looked at me really weird. And still I have to stop myself pronouncing the G.
Bolognese in class.
Bolognese.
I know, but I always do that with food. Like I never say fajitas, I always say fajitas.
Fajitas, yeah.
I like it. Go on,
I like it here and there. But as a laugh,
bolognese.
As a laugh, if you were out having dinner at a classy restaurant, you couldn't call it a bollock.
I dare you when we next go out.
We don't go to classy restaurants.
No, we don't.
Vapiano's or something.
True. We have another Grace here. This is probably one of my favourite voice notes we've ever had. And I really wanted this to be the Silly Billy. But it isn't. Sorry, Grace.
So once I had to email a very famous weatherman off the telly. And basically I was arranging to meet up with him in like an hour's time. And at the end of my email, I said, see you shortly.
We know what's coming.
But instead of putting shortly, I put shorty. And this weatherman is not the tallest. And he thought I said, see you shorty.
See you, shorty. That's incredible.
It's very Snoop Dogg, isn't it?
No.
Hey, shorty.
See you, shorty. Nah, there's no coming back from that. Because what do you do? Reply again, going, oh, man, shortly, shorty.
I think I would reply again on that one.
Would you?
I'd put an asterisk and put shortly. I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then, actually, no, because then you kind of...
Depends how serious it
you're
is.
sort of making it look then like, I know you're small, but I didn't mean that.
That's what I mean.
So don't reply again. Maybe just let it happen, then wait till you get there. And be like, didn't mean that you're small. No.
No, my God, Sam. Jesus.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice you were 4'6".
How would you react? You are, what are you, 4'3"?
4'11".
4'11". How would you react?
What if someone called me shorty? I think it would be well funny. Because I embrace that I'm short. But you know, if there's some people that are insecure about being a shorty.
Yeah.
Then maybe it's not so funny.
Short kings.
Short kings, exactly. Oh, I want to know who the weatherman was. He said he was a man, right? I think.
We need to Google after this. Small.
Yes, small weatherman. We need to. Told you it was a good one. Unfortunately, Grace, you haven't made it to be the biggest Silly Billy because there's a better one. It gets better. If you're new to Embarrassing for No Reason, essentially we award someone with a Silly Billy Award mug who has sent us the best voice note. And today we are crowning Jade the biggest Silly Billy.
So when I was fresh out of university, I was set up a performing arts department teaching in primary schools in Coventry. And I sent out a covering letter to all the primary schools in Coventry stating that we offered dance, drama, cheerleading and singing lessons. And we had lots of inquiries back, which was great, mainly for the dance and gymnastics. But then I had a school in Coventry contact me regarding some lessons that I was offering. So I went to school for the interview with the head teacher to see what they needed. And they thought that I was actually a signing teacher for the deaf unit at the school because what I'd actually sent out was dance, drama, cheerleading and signing lessons. So that was rather embarrassing as I had to tell the head teacher that due to my dyslexia, I had spelt singing and signing wrong and not noticed.
going to the head teacher as well.
Oh, but imagine.
And having the chat.
But imagine if they turned up. Bless them. What would she have done? Stick on a fucking YouTube tutorial?
I guess so. I guess so.
Oh my God. The SWAT, that's 2 letters though, isn't it? Just one little SWAT, is it? Oh no, dyslexia.
Yeah, it's the G in the end.
Just G in the end. Thank God for that.
It's the G in the end. But as you say, it really can change things.
It really can. My goodness. You've gone from, High School Musical number.
Yeah, gone from...
to learning Makaton. Crazy.
What is Makaton?
Makaton sign language, right?
Is it?
I think so.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
There you go. You are clever.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, after all that. After all the grief
Well, I better
we
fucking
gave you.
Google it just to make sure. Well, Jade, thank you so much for that story. You are the biggest silly Billy, and a mug is on its way to you in the post. Congratulations.
Yes, it is. And if you want to be like Jade, if you want to win, it's at EFNR Podcast on our socials. Instagram is where we're the most receptive to voice notes. So if anything pops in your head and you're like, that's embarrassing, for no reason, I'll send it over to them. We're always here.
We want to hear from you, even if it's rogue, whether it's something to do with this or just something that's happening in your day-to-day life, please. We want to hear the nonsense. So send it in, please.
We do indeed. And make sure you keep in touch there and all over our social channels. Rate us 5 bloody stars if you haven't yet.
Now, you know what he's like. He'll be after you.
Told you I'll get you a pint. No one wants a pint with me. Or also, we have recently set up a Patreon where we have 3 episodes waiting for you up there. Actually, it'll be 4 by the time this airs. No, it won't.
No, it won't.
There's 3 episodes waiting for you up there, plus some behind the scene vlogs and all sorts that are only available there. That is only $3.99 a month as well. So you get an extra episode for £1. Why not? Innit?
Come on. You want to see our lovely faces again, don't you?
Help us. Get over there.
There's some juicy shit on there as well, because it's the type of stuff that we don't want our sort of fellow employees to see, but they're never going to pay $3.99, so they'll never see it. But you want to hear it.
Exactly. So get over there, get the worst of us, and we'll see you next week here. Bye.
Bye.